Welcome to Nagaland TV. I am Yashira and you're watching Nltv News Now. First headlines. On the occasion of Langsim Festival, CM Nephew Rio, Deputy CM Y Patton and Governor Jagdish Mukhi takes down to Twitter and extends greeting to Zillion community. Lotha Students Union Difupa holds 15th General Conference Program, felicitates HSLC, HSSLC undergraduate and postgraduate students who successfully completed their respective courses. Second session of G20 Summit on Climate Change and Environment to take place on Sunday. PM Modi to attend summit, after which he is expected to hold bilateral meetings with Spanish PM and the outgoing German Chancellor. And now the news in detail. On the occasion of Langsim Festival, Chief Minister Nephew Rio, Deputy Chief Minister Y Patton and Governor Jagdish Mukhi took down to Twitter and extended greetings to Zillion community. Rio in his tweet expressed hope that the festivities strengthen relationships, foster goodwill and bring prosperity in everyone's life, while Deputy CM Y Patton wrote that may the festival foster peace, unity and harmony among all sections of the people and fill each house with blessings. Furthermore, Governor Jagdish Mukhi through a release extended warm wishes to the Zillion community and all the people of Nagaland on the same. Lotha Students Union Difupar on Saturday held their 15th General Conference program. Dr. Roland Lotha graced the program as a special guest and further shared words of wisdom. Notably, during the program, the HSLC, HSSLC undergraduate and postgraduate students were felicitated, who were successful in completing their respective courses. Furthermore, the union also held its swearing-in ceremony for the newly appointed office bearers. We have more on this. Let's have a look.
Well, education without humanity is just like a half-cooked food. So I urge the intellectuals, the young upcoming stars who have a futuristic tomorrow to have a heart of compassion and love, because an education without morality and values can only destroy the society. Therefore, it is most important to have the sense of responsibilities and values so that the society will become progressive and not regressive.
Okay, first of all, thank you so much, Nltv. I am now it would be a former president, I would be called as former president, Lotha Students Union Difupar. Well, this conference, right after the tenure, which means it's a 2 years tenure, so we take it after that tenure. So today, we are so privileged, our team are so privileged that we could come up with this conference, and I hope that it was a grand success. And to the new team, I want to congratulate them, and I hope that they will also do their best. Yeah, thank you.
India is preparing to produce more than 5 million COVID-19 vaccine doses for the world to fight against the pandemic. Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke at the first session of the G20 Summit in Rome on Saturday and experts India's plan to make COVID-19 vaccine doses available to the world. PM Modi spoke about the recognition of Indian COVID-19 vaccine certificates and said that the commitment of India in preventing the global infection of COVID-19 goes a long way and that Indian-made vaccines should be recognized by WHO at the earliest. He stressed that One Earth, One Health vision of the collaborative approach in the dealing with COVID-19. The second session of the G20 Summit on Climate Change and Environment will take place on Sunday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will attend the summit, after which he is expected to hold a bilateral meeting with Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez and the outgoing German Chancellor Angela Merkel. The first session of the G20 Rome Summit kicked off on Saturday as world leaders gathered to discuss the global economy and health. After concluding the first session of the G20 Summit, PM Modi, taking to Twitter, said that the proceedings at the G20 Summit were extensive and productive. The Karnataka government on Saturday issued new guidelines for Diwali. The new guidelines allow those sellers having permission to sell green crackers at designated places outside residential areas between November 1 to 10. It further stated that 6-meter distance between shops is a must. It comes just a day after the Supreme Court clarified that there is no total ban on the use of firecrackers and only those crackers containing barium salt, chemical crackers, or found to be injurious to health are banned. Furthermore, the Apex Court said no authority can be permitted to violate and disobey the direction issued by it. A mine explosion near a forward post along the line of control in Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri district killed an army officer and a Jawan on Saturday. Another soldier who suffered injuries was evacuated and is under treatment. The deceased were identified as Rishi Kumar from Begusarai, Bihar, and Sepoy Manjit Singh from Sirvela in Punjab's Bhatinda district. Jammu-based defense spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Defender Anand stated a mine blast occurred during an area domination patrol along the LOC in Nowshera's slum sector. Anand remarked that Kumar and Singh were brave and extremely committed to the profession of soldiering and made supreme sacrifice for the nation in the line of active duty. Actor Puneeth Rajkumar has been buried in Bangalore in the presence of Chief Minister Basavaraj Bombay and several actors from the Kannada film industry on Sunday. CM Bombay shared that he knew Puneeth since he was a boy and that he was giving him a final salute to Apu. The CM pecked a farewell kiss to the actor. The last rites of the Kannada actor were performed at Sri Kante Rava Studios. A sea of fans turned up at the studio and many gathered on the terraces of the buildings around the studio, while others climbed trees to get a glimpse of the late actor. People's Democratic Party President Mehbooba Mufti has written to Prime Minister Narendra Modi regarding the arrest of 3 Kashmiri students in Agra for allegedly celebrating Pakistan's win over India in the T20 World Cup cricket match. She urged PM Modi to intervene in the matter. Mufti said that the cricket match between India and Pakistan was solely a source of entertainment for Kashmiri people, but this led to booking the youngsters under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act for simply choosing the cheer the winning side. In the letter to PM Modi, Mufti said that patriotism and a sense of loyalty have to be cultivated with compassion and can't be forced by wielding the baton or by the barrel of a gun. She argued that such punitive action laced with contempt against Kashmiri students will further the sense of mistrust and alienation between the younger generation and rest of the country. Earlier this week, 3 Kashmiri students were suspended by an engineering college in Agra for allegedly raising pro-Pakistan slogans and sharing anti-national chats after India lost the World T20 match on Saturday night. Most wanted dacoit Gauri Yadav, bounty with a cash reward of Rs 5.50 lakh, was killed in UP's Chitrakut in an encounter with a joint team of Special Task Force and the District Police on Saturday. Superintendent of Police Chitrakut, Dhaval Jaiswal Yadav, informed that Gauri was killed in Manda forest of Bahilpurva police station area. Furthermore, one AK-47, an old model Kalashnikov semi-automatic rifle and one 12-bore gun and 2 country-made weapons along with hundreds of live and spent ammunition have been recovered from the encounter site. From November 1, messaging platform WhatsApp will stop working on a number of Android devices as well as Apple-made iOS devices. The users who have not backed up their chats also risk of losing it when the company implements the change. However, the key thing to note is that the end of WhatsApp support will only impact those users which are using old versions of both the operating systems. According to Facebook, which owns WhatsApp, smartphones using Android 4.0.3 or lower will not be supported by the messaging platform. A river in Arunachal Pradesh suddenly turned black, leading to death of thousands of fish. As reported on Saturday, officials have warned people against eating the fish found floating on the surface of Kameng River. The district officials have pointed towards the high content of total dissolved substances as the reason for the river, situated in East Kameng district, turning black. Meanwhile, the residents of Sepa village, where the incident took place, have blamed China, claiming that TDS level went dangerously high due to construction activities being carried out by the neighboring country across the border. The National Commission for Women, along with the National Legal Services Authority, on Saturday launched a Pan-India legal awareness program to impart practical knowledge about legal rights and remedies provided under various women-related laws. The program, Empowerment of Women Through Legal Awareness, launched in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, aims to cover all the states and union territories across the country through regular sessions to make women aware of the various machineries of the justice delivery system available for redressal of their grievances. The project will sensitize women and girls about their rights as provided under the various laws, including the Indian Penal Code. The project will also make them aware of the procedure of approaching and utilizing various channels available for the redressal of the grievances, such as the police, the executive and the judiciary. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.